as we do our Torah reading for this coming Shabbat. We're up to chapter 11, the book of Numbers. And this week's reading was from 8:1 to 12:11, and we're up to 12:16, and we're up to chapter 11 of the book of Numbers if you want to read along with us. And the people were evil as those complaining in the ears of Yah, and Yah heard, and his anger glowed, and the fire of Yah burned among them, and devoured in the extreme edge of the camp. And the people cried to Moses, and Moses prayed to Yah, and the fire was quenched. And he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of Yah burned among them. And a mixed multitude among them lusted with great lust. And the sons of Israel also turned back and wept, and said, Who shall cause us to eat flesh? We remember the fish that we ate in Egypt for nothing, the cucumbers, and the melons, and the leeks, and the onions, and the garlic. And now our soul withers. There is nothing except this manna before our eyes. And the manna was like coriander seed, and the appearance like the look of Belgium risen gum. And the people went around and gathered it and ground it in mills, or beat it in the mortars, and boiled it in a pan, and made it into cakes. And its taste was like the taste of fresh oil. And when the dew came down on the camp by night, the manna came down on it. And Moses heard the people weeping by its families, each at the door of the tent. And the anger of Yah glowed exceedingly, and in the eyes of Moses it was evil. And Moses said to Yah, Why have you done evil in your servant? And why have I not found grace in your eyes to put the burden of all these people on me? Have I conceived all these people? Have I begotten it? Then you say to me, Carry it on your bosom, and as the foster father bears its suckling to the land which you have sworn to its fathers. Where shall I get flesh to give all the people? For they weep to me, saying, Give us flesh that we may eat. I am not able, I alone, to bear all these people, for it is too heavy for me. And if you deal thus with these people, please quickly kill me, for if I have found grace in your eyes, and let me not look on my evil. And Yah said to Moses, Assemble me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom you have known that are elders of the people and its officers. And you shall take them to the tent of congregation, and they shall line up themselves there with you. And I shall come down and speak with you there, and I will take the spirit which is upon you, and I will put it upon them, and they will bear the burden of the people with you, that you may not bear it yourself alone. And you shall say to the people, Sanctify yourselves for tomorrow, and you shall eat flesh. For you have wept in the ears of Yah, saying, We shall give flesh, or who shall give us flesh? For we had good in Egypt, and Yah shall give flesh to you, and you shall eat. And you shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, nor 10 days, nor 20 days. Verse 20 we're up to. But in a month of days, until it comes out of your nostrils, and it shall become to you a loathsome thing, because you have despised Yah, who is in your midst, and wept before him, saying, Why is it that we have come out of Egypt? And Moses said, The people in whose midst I am are 600,000 footmen. And you have said, I shall give flesh to them, and they shall eat a month of days. Shall flock and herds be slaughtered for them, so one may find for them? Are all the fish in the sea to be gathered for them, that one may find for them? And Yah said to Moses, is the hand of Yah short-handed or shortened? Now you shall see whether my word shall come pass to you or not. And Moses went out and spoke to the people the words of Yah, and gathered 70 men of the elders of the people, and caused them to stand around the temple or the tabernacle. And Yah came down in the cloud and spoke to him, and set a part of the Spirit which was on him, and put it on the 70 men of the elders. And it happened as the Spirit rested on them, that they prophesied, but they did not continue. And 2 of the men were left in the camp, the name of one being Eldad, and the name of the second Medad. And the Spirit rested on them, and they were among those written, but did not go into the tabernacle, and they prophesied in the camp. And the young man ran and told Moses and said, Eldad and Medad are prophesying in the camp. And Joshua, son of Nun, ministered to Moses. Of the young man answered and said, my master. Moses stopped them. And Moses said to him, are you jealous for my sake? Oh, that all the people of Yah were prophets, that Yah would put his Spirit on them. And Moses withdrew into his camp, he and the elders of Israel. And a wind went forth from Yah and cut off quails from the sea, and let them fall in the camp as the day's journey here, and as the day's journey there, all around the camp, and about 2 cubits above the face of the land. And the people rose up all that day and all that night, and the day after, and gathered quails. He who had least had gathered 10 homers, and they spread them out for themselves around the camp. The flesh was yet between their teeth. It was not yet cut off. And the anger of Yah glowed among the people, and Yah struck among the people with a very great plague. And one called the name of the place the graves of lust, for they burned for the people who lusted. For there burned the people who lusted. From the graves of the lost people piled up stakes to go to Hazareth, and they remained in Hazareth. That was Numbers chapter 11, as we keep reading the Torah reading for this coming week. Thank you for reading along with me, everybody. Yah be with you. You have a blessed day today, everybody, and shalom, shalom.